Is now a bad time to buy a home in Madison, Wisconsin? Prices are high, recession is looming. Wouldn't it be better just to wait? We're going to tell you the answer to that question, and we're going to do it right now. What's up, Madison? Welcome to our channel, Living in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm Joe Marks.
And I'm Crystal Marks, and we are your guides to all things Madison, Wisconsin. So if you want to know what it's like to live in Madison, I would suggest hitting the subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell.
So, in order to look at whether or not it's a good idea to buy a house in Madison right now, we got to look at a bunch of different information. So, we're going to start with the median sales price in Madison. So, right now it's right around $400,000. Which is less than the median sales price in the US, which is about $454,000. So one of the things that you want to look at is appreciation. So historically in the Madison area, we've been around 3.74% historically in terms of year-to-year appreciation. The forecast for this year is a little bit less than that, 3.2%. However, I think that's a little on the low side. I'm thinking we're going to see more than that. I think they were pretty conservative with that based on what I'm seeing in the market right now.
Okay.
So cumulatively, though, over the next 5 years, they're looking at 21.75% appreciation. So if you buy a home today for $400K, in 5 years, it's going to be worth $487,000.
Nice.
So what does that mean for you as you're thinking about buying this year? Let's say you put 10% down on a $400,000 house. That's $40K of your own money. Now the $40K in 5 years is $127,000. So that's a return of 218% on your $40,000.
Not too shabby.
No, there's a lot of negative media right now, and I think that is out there just to produce fear. And I don't think it's warranted right now in the Dane County specifically, and we're going to go into some more detail on that as to why.
Part of what we need to look at as far as the demand is the rental market as well. Of the 464,000 people in Dane County, about 190,000 are renters. And of the renters, about 25% of them can afford to buy a home. That's a potential for 48,000 renters to be interested in buying a home.
Right. So they're not just renting because they can't afford it, which if they couldn't, well, then they're not going to be buyers.
Right.
But a lot of them are just like in between or waiting to buy, but they can't afford a home. So there's just a lot of demand even within the current people that are renting.
It's good to keep in mind.
Right. All right, one of the things that we want to look at when you think of housing demand is household formations versus supply. So on an annual basis, there's about 7,900 households that are formed every year in Dane County. 60% on average will be homeowners. So that's about 4,800, 47 to 4,800 first-time home purchases taken from that inventory that we need. So actual homes being built is about 3,800. So there's a big deficit between the amount of new homes that are getting built as well as how many people that are coming into the market. So that's a 20% deficit from supply versus demand. So that's another reason that Dane County, a lot of people are moving here in addition to the household formations that are happening. So it just brings the values up and keeps the housing market really stable.
One of the reasons we have a lot of household formations happening is because we have the 5th highest percentage of millennials per capita of any other city in the US. So as a result, the demand will remain strong for years to come as the millennials are now hitting peak home buying age.
Another thing that gives the Madison market strength is its unemployment rate. So nationally, we're right around 3.4% unemployment. In Madison, we're just above 2%. So the economy here is really strong, which helps boost and keep the housing market stable as well.
So as you can see, the Madison area economy and market is very strong, but is now the time? In order to answer that question, we need to talk about inflation and rate expectations. So inflation peaked last fall and has been coming down. Interest rates, as a result, have been coming down as well. Moving forward, we expect the trend to continue.
Right, so as rates drop this year, demand is going to roar. So as demand roars, it makes it harder to get into a house. So don't wait is our suggestion, buy now. So what you're going to do is rates are still a bit elevated right now comparative to what we're used to. And while they're elevated, the market is a little softer. So the more you wait and as rates come down, there are going to be more buyers that you're going to have to compete with. So our suggestion for you is to buy now. Don't wait for the demand to grow, especially as we move into the spring buying season. It gets more competitive anyway. So make sure that you get out there, try to get on top of it sooner than later, because if you don't, you're just going to end up spending more money for the same house.
And also, you can refinance.
Right.
Yeah.
So later on, when rates do come down, you'll already be in your house, so you won't have to go through the bidding war to get the lower rates later. You'll already have the house, and you'll be able to refinance. So that is what we would suggest. So good luck. Happy hunting.
Okay, well, now you know. So now that you know, go out there and get in touch with your real estate agent and start looking at homes. If you need any recommendations for realtors in the area, we can give you some recommendations. We hope that this video was helpful. If it was, please be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell.
Yeah, and if you have any other questions about living in Madison, Wisconsin, please reach out to me. Again, my name is Joe Marks. Here is my contact info, and if you do need any help with your financing for a new home here in Madison, please reach out. And if you want to learn more about what it's like to live in Madison, Wisconsin, if you're considering moving here, here are a few more videos for you to watch. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Take care.
Bye.